5:15, Central Precinct officers responded to a call here outside Good Sam on the report that a man was in the parking lot with a gun to his head. The caller initially stated that people were walking by him. He didn't seem to be interacting with anybody, but had a gun to his head. So officers got here and began setting up containment to try to get eyes on and see what they could see. It was dark. They weren't able to really tell what he had in his hand other than he had something in his hand. At that moment, the sun started to come up, started to get lighter. Officers could see that he did have a gun in his hand. Officers continued to maintain containment around this parking lot. It's in a flat parking lot on the east side of Good Samaritan Hospital. They were engaging him in conversation, talking with him. We had officers from the Enhanced Crisis Intervention Team that were here beginning that conversation. Several times he was walking around. He would drop the gun from his head, put it back to his head, but he had a large area in the parking lot to walk around in. Ultimately, the decision was made to call for crisis negotiators and the Special Emergency Response Team to come here. They bring with them specialized equipment and more extensive training to deal with armed subjects who are in an environment like this where you have a lot of possible avenues to go away, and we want to contain this person as much as we can. Shortly after CERT arrived, negotiators arrived. They went down towards where the man was to begin relieving officers and to begin their work to try to contain and negotiate with him. At some point, this man fired a couple of shots. It's unclear if he was firing at the ground or at officers. We're obviously still investigating that piece of it. And as CERT officers got down there, there was gunfire by officers. The man was hit. Medical personnel were on scene to treat immediately. Ultimately, they could not save him, and he died at the scene. So we're now shifting to an investigative focus here. We have all of our investigative resources respond.